What's up guys, welcome back to another video back with ACC, and this time we're back with PRS round 8 at the Mount Panorama circuit or Bathurst, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, in Australia, and we're here for the second last race for the season, and we're hopping directly into the action in qualifying, starting our one and only lap cause I was crashing everywhere. This is the only lap I got that was clean, and actually I didn't get a lot of practice in this session, so I'm gonna be shit. It's very bad, very bad. I have been playing a lot of F1 to get ready for the F1 2020 release on July the 11th, and I'll be posting a lot of videos on that game as it comes out. This lap wasn't a very great one, it was an okay one, still not getting used to the Lambo, quite weird to me, not really my driving style. Up the hill we go. This is the most intense, most fun part, but the place where you're gonna make a lot of mistakes if you're not consistent. I'm taking this lap very slowly, trying not to hit the wall, trying not to invalidate the lap. Out the crest, blind crest that you can't see anything, and down into this another blind crest, very hard under braking as you're going downhill, very easy to lock up into this very tight section, trying to squeeze the car in between the barriers. Braking zone here a bit tricky to nail into a hairpin that will lead onto the straight, the back straight, very long back straight. This lap is quite intense, I should say. I was quite nervous that I wouldn't get a lap in because I was making a lot of mistakes, and yeah, I basically blamed that on my lack of practice. Into the tight chicane here, we get this corner alright, leading on to the final corner, a very tight left-hander, very slow, and we run a bit wide onto the grass. Not really good, but I think that's just gonna do it. P19, not a very good lap. It's a 2-minute 5.0, and at the end of the session we are 22nd place, 4 seconds off the pace. That is really disappointing, considering you need track position on this track. You try to get a good start now, try to gain as many positions, try not to get into any trouble, try not to hit the wall, try not to get any damage, and let's see whether we can have a clean 45-minute race as we're coming at the end of the formation lap. P22nd, it will be a very hard drop as it's green lights, and away we go. We get a jump on the McLaren there, and that's an easy position. There's a huge traffic jam, a lot of contacts. There's a car off on the right, and I think we squeeze by like how you would squeeze by in a traffic jam. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's move on with the race. We're going down the inside of our fellow Lambo here, I think. No, we're gonna hold back. Don't want to make a move here. I think an accident will be inevitable there. There's not really a lot of overtaking spots here. You can only overtake on the first corner, last corner, and the last chicane, as some people are hitting the wall there. Once you hit the wall, you're glued to it basically, so try not to do that. And the damage is quite sensitive, making sure not to touch the wall just a tiny bit. These cars in front seem to be very slow. We are lifting off and even braking. I don't want to get into any trouble on first lap. That will be detrimental to our race. Into the blind crest, the Lambo goes a bit wide, but I think he rejoins the track safely as the McLaren in front is hitting the wall left, right and center, and he actually runs into the side of us, and we just completely ran up the road, and we have a bit of damage now. It's not really going well. I think he lost control of the car. I don't think it's really his fault. I think he was hitting the wall. He was getting ping pong left, right, center, gets stuck on the wall, and you can't control the car from there on, so I don't really blame him. But now we have a lot of damage, so we have to come into the pits at the end of the lap, and that's not really good. P18 now as we're getting overtaken by Aston here. Coming into the pits, we have a 19 second stop without changing tires and adding fuel, so quite a long time. I think a lot of people are coming into the pits also because a lot of carnage, and me trying to get into the pits be like that, and I didn't know how to go into the pits. I hadn't gone into the pits once, and we just completely overshoot the entrance into the pit lane as we are limping at a slow 50 kilometers per hour into the pit box, and that's our pit stop there. So I'm just gonna cut to the end of it as we're coming out of the pits now. P22, I think it's where we started. Yup, it is 40 minutes left into the race. I don't know what we can do now. There's nothing in front of us. There's no car. There's, I don't know, I think a 40-second gap maybe. But at the end of the lap, I think a lot of cars have come into the pits, getting a few free positions. We are into P17. That's easy 5 place gained on that lap. And let's continue on with the race. Coming into the pit, and we go onto the grass there. Oh, I have a moment of anxiety there. Oh, that was very close. I lost the back end there, and that's us gone into the gravel there, but we managed to catch the slide quite well. And now we hit the wall a bit as we're getting chased after by, I don't know, that's an Aston. I think that's one of the faster guys who got involved in the accident. So now at this point of the race, we're trying to take it slow, trying not to get into any incidents. I think he's quite quick in this track, so I think I'll be holding him up for a bit, but he can't pass. As we go onto the grass again, same mistake, and I think he passed us this time. Yeah, he does. Oh, keep on making the same mistake on that corner. Can't do shit about it. Need to catch the slide. Maybe I shouldn't slide at all. I think the setup isn't really quite suited to this track. I didn't have a setup for this. I was just using a stock aggressive setup, so the rear was not feeling very good, but the front end was feeling quite bad too. I couldn't find the balance, and now we're just chilling 1/3 into the race, and we're P15. I think we may be able to get a points finish if people start making mistakes, which is bound to happen. And you kind of overshoot this chicane here, and we spin round. Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. I think I just missed my braking marker there, which wasn't there. It got destroyed, and we just basically got on the grass and we spun around, and that is our time all gone in the puff of smoke there. But I think we are catching up. There's a lot of styrofoam boards, is that what they call? I don't know, some boards that kind of seem like styrofoam littered around the track. I think someone has gotten into some trouble here. There's a car off on the left. There's a Ferrari. Oof, he almost ran into the side of us, but we avoided the incident. Oof, almost losing it at the same place again. And up the hill, we are actually getting blue flags now. 11 laps into the race, and we almost lose the back end. Oh, we could have taken out the leader. That wouldn't be very pleasant. Could have ruined our own race too, but it's fine. P12, P11 now. 18 minutes into the race, we have done 12 laps. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Let's get on with the race, man. I think there's 2 lap cars there in front that are battling. Yep. I still don't know where's the guy in front. Anyway, did we just get promoted to 10th place? Quite confused there, but I think we get a free position. Let's just take it. I think someone came out of the pits or something. And 2 minutes left in the race. Let's just chill, bring it home, get the cars behind. Trying to make any mistakes as we hit. Oh my god. I think we just bottled it. We actually just bottled it. We could have scored 1 point. Now we have to go to the pits. There's 2 minutes left in the race. Oh my god. It's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I guess we just have to return to the garage. Oh, we have to serve the 1 minute. Oh, this is bad. Oh shoot. Oh, that's P10 gone, I guess. Oh, GG's. Oh well, I guess our race is over then. We completely bottled it at the end. I think that's just all my mistake there. I don't know what I should have done better there. I'm just bad at track, honestly. Oh, I guess that's 11th place, no points. We had a potential, so much potential there. We were leading, we were in 10th place for like 1/3 of the race, and then we just threw it away, like how you throw your trash into the bin or something. I don't know. Completely throwing there, bottled it so hard. Quite disappointed myself. But let's come across the line. I think it's P12. Very disappointing though. Could have been much better, but I think let's just take what we get. And that's us finishing in P12. No points scored, but I think that was an okay race, considering we started 22nd. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Our title contentions are quite high at the moment, and I will see you next time. Peace.